Hello Aries, welcome to your mid-month tune-up for April 2022. If it resonates, of course, consider a personal reading. Send me an email or a DM. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Aries for the middle of April 2022. What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine? Any messages will be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. Keep in mind that this reading is general. It is not love reading. You can go love, career, family, whatever. Can you please show me the general energies surrounding Aries? General energies surrounding Aries in April is the Six of Swords in the reversed. Make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for your extra, which will have your love, your career, your finances, and your health in there specifically. Queen of Pentacles in the upright is in the challenge position. In my playlist are your 2022 Sun Moon predictions. Very close to a personal reading. 2021s are still in there. See if they rang true for you. Death card in reverse is for advice. And look me up on Facebook, Instagram, like, share, subscribe, donate anything in support of my channel. Always appreciate it, even if it's just in the comments. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. All right, so this is kind of interesting because my all-over sense is that you're going back to a situation that doesn't have stability. And this could be career, this could be a relationship, where you talked about this. And you can't move on from it. So I'm getting the feeling that what you're in right now, there's many elements to it that aren't satisfying. So the satisfaction eludes you. It isn't a great situation you're in, yet you can't leave it. I don't necessarily know that it's a dead end. It could be a dead end. But it's something that's just not serving you. It's not, you know you should move out of it, but you don't. And I think the reason why you know that you should move out of it is because it's not something you can rely on, something that can keep you secure, something that's going to, going to be your rock, whether that's a person, whether that's a career or what have you. So with the Six of Swords in reverse, for general energies, I'm seeing that you can kind of move on from this and you want to try to resolve this. So I feel as though whatever you're not getting, you're trying to get it. So if it is, something that's long-term or a commitment, or a contract or something like that, I feel as though you keep on going back to the person or the entity and say, why can't this be? Why can't this happen? And you might even say, I'm going to move on if this doesn't happen, but you don't move on because you don't want things to change. So I feel like you're kind of just, trying to figure out why you can't get what you want, but also not going to be, putting your, walking out the door. And it might have to do with money too. I'm feeling as though some of you want more money, the stability of more money. So it could actually be a job. Challenge position, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So this is where I'm kind of getting where you would like to be, if it's a job or a career, you would like to work at something where you were able to stand on your own 2 feet. You aren't dependent on anybody else for financial or practical means, very self-sufficient, counting on yourself, taking care of your family, being independent. So I feel like that's, part of it right there. But I'm also getting from the Queen of Pentacles, and you can't have that. That's why it's in the challenge position. I was going to say the other thing, but I'm just going to leave it like that until I pull clarifiers. So I feel like just you being able to not have to rely on other means, practical means or anything. It's a very prideful thing. I feel like you want to just be yourself, your own, not going to say self-motivating, but just, like Argentina, okay? I know you guys are like, what? Like Argentina, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure that they can just shut off their borders and pretty much they have everything to sustain themselves. They have oil, they have meat, they have vegetables. They have everything. They don't need anybody. So I always think of that. I'm always like, and that's where I feel like you're kind of, you want to get to, but you have somebody that's preventing you from doing this or not helping you out in regards to doing this. So the Death card in reverse is for advice, and that is the card of Scorpio. And what I'm feeling from that is, again, you're resisting change, you're resisting letting go of this, stepping outside of it, but they want you to realize if you continue to stay where you are, it's you're just going to be swimming in a stagnant pool. You're not going to be getting any place. And it's just really going to chip away at you. It's really stale, unhealthy energy for you to be in. And they're kind of saying that, you know, and it's interesting because there's light at the end of the tunnel here, I kind of feel like, but it's in the reverse, you know, so it's never ending. You're just always going to be in this, and look how this kind of swirls around, you know, you're just going to kind of be in this pool, just going in circles, not really going anyplace. But the good news is, as you move forward, I see the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. So I do see you stepping outside of this box finally, and I see you actually pursuing something that's a guaranteed opportunity. Either it's a new financial opportunity, new wealth of some sort, making your goals happen, come hell or high water, finding a new career, investing in property, something in a practical means. You're deciding finally that this is not working and stepping out of it. Might be because of this reading, I don't know. So let's pull clarifiers. Why is the Six of Swords here in the reverse for Aries? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay, you don't want to step out of this because you think either way you go, it's going to end up kicking you in the butt. So that's why you don't have to decide that. You don't want to have to deal with, you know, a negative consequence because you chose one way or the other, and you feel like that's all the options that are available to you. So obviously nobody's in a huge rush to choose things that are going to you know, come crashing down on them. They'd rather kind of hold off from that and not kind of do that. But the Two of Swords for me is, it's something that needs to be done and done soon. There's an ultimatum. You just can't kind of hang out in this space eternally. Things are going to change whether you do something or not. It's just you don't have the control over which way it kind of goes. Seven of Wands in reverse to me is you backing down. So I feel as though whatever this entity or person is, I feel like you go to them, you say, what's going on? I need this, I need that. And then they go ahead and they provide you with something. And then you kind of go, okay. And you kind of backpedal and go, oh, never mind. I'll just go about my way. You're right. You know, so I feel like they kind of like, you know, whatever they kind of say, they talk you into it. I wish I could kind of feel who this person is. And then I also feel whatever you're in is like really competitive too. I mean, you aren't the only person in this boat. I almost feel like these are a bunch of dogs like fighting for scraps and stuff. So I feel like, you know, everyone wants more money. Everyone wants more stability wherever you are. And you have other people that you have to fight, you know, fight alongside with, like, in order to get it. You know, so I just don't feel like, I feel like it's a very taxing situation. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here in the upright for the challenge position? Yeah. Okay, so this is, you know, you are counting on this person. You are financially reliant on this person, okay? Six of Pentacles is about some sort of arrangement or something, but you're not comfortable with the arrangement because, look, these guys are like peasants, the poor, so to speak, and this guy is kind of handing money off to them. And I don't feel like you, even though it's an arrangement, I don't feel like you're comfortable with, you know, your status or, you know, the hierarchy of things and how things kind of are. Whoever this is that's in charge of something, they're really good at mental manipulation. So I feel like whenever you go to them to try to rectify this or come up with some kind of solution, they kind of mind meld you, convince you otherwise. They're going to con you so that things kind of happen their way, because they want to win. They don't want you to, you know, take money out of their pocket or change things or what have you. And the Empress card in the challenge position is saying that what's happening here is this is hindering your growth. You could be a lot more creative. You could be a lot more successful. You could be growing, you know, leaps and bounds. But since it's in the challenge position, here you sit in this very disruptive environment, allowing your growth to be curtailed. Why is the Death card here in reversed? Who's this person? What's this energy? Death card in reversed. Okay, we have the Four of Cups in the upright, Knight of Wands in the upright. Okay, and the Hanged Man in reverse. So, I mean, one of the things they're saying here, whatever this entity or this person is kind of offering you, don't refuse it, or whatever they're telling you, or whatever they're trying to shove down your throat, whatever their narrative is in regards to what your goals are. You don't have to accept that as your, you know, whatever they're saying doesn't have to be your truth. These are your goals down here that you should be focusing on. These are the things that you want, and you should be pursuing them, and you should absolutely be pursuing them with the spice of life, so to speak. I mean, the Knight of Wands, he goes for it. He doesn't let his fears hold him back. He comes up with an idea, and then he goes into action, and he makes things happen, you know? So they're telling you, you know, make it happen. Do it first, you know? Feel the fear and do it anyways. Do it scared. You know, there's the title of a couple of books if you want to check those out. But, you know, jump on it. Make it happen. Don't kind of stay in this stagnant pool, so to speak. Hanged Man in the reverse is saying you can hang out for a little while, but don't hang out forever. I mean, again, set an ultimatum, set a time for the hammer to come down and say, you know what, I'll hang around for a little while given how things are right now. If they don't improve, then I'm out. I'm not gonna be doing this forever. I'm not gonna compromise. That's how it is. I have something else better I want to do. It might seem like a lofty idea to you, but it's a reality to me, and I'm gonna make it happen. So why is the Ace of Pentacles here in the upright as Aries move forward? Who's this person? What's this energy? So you do move forward, but you do end up having regrets with the Five of Cups in the reverse. I almost feel like with this, you're parting ways with this entity and you're saying, you know, I mean, it's kind of a sweet sorrow in a way. I mean, there's a lot of ways that this previous thing served you, or entity served you. So you're kind of saying, wow, you know, I wish it ended differently. There's a little bit of disappointment that goes along with this, a little bit of feeling like you failed or they failed in somehow, you know, that things could have gone a lot better than they had to. So you are looking at those spilled cups of wine, just wondering why things had to be the way that they had to be, and why, you know, you needed to move forward instead of them kind of, you know, making things happen for you. High Priestess in reverse is them kind of telling you, I mean, as you move forward for the Ace of Pentacles, you're making a mistake. You really shouldn't do this. I feel with the High Priestess in reverse, they're trying to inject fear into you. They're telling you that you're following, you know, the wrong road. You're going to, they're basically what they're doing is they're tapping into your insecurities, and they want you to reverse your decision. So they're trying to make it seem like, you know, you've taken bad advice, or you're advising yourself incorrectly, or you aren't following your intuition or listening to your gut. So, but the High Priestess reversed to me as a sorcerer, or someone who's using, you know, trying to get you to do something, but for ill means. And then the Judgment card in the upright, where you have just totally assessed the situation from top to bottom. You've looked at it very clearly. You've looked at it from every angle. You've made a decision, a very clear decision, and you're telling yourself you're going to move forward and you're not going to look in the rearview mirror. So, you know, and once you've made that choice, that's it. You're out of there. So I do like that in the end, you actually decide to move out of this. So if this resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. We can certainly set that up. Otherwise, make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking, or not what your love interest, sorry, for your love, your career, your finances, and your health specifically. Couple cards came out here just to show you. Four of Swords in reverse. What I'm getting from this is that the frustration that this situation isn't changing, you know, and saying to yourself, things have to be different, and being very restless to make things different. And the Three of Swords in reverse saying that I will recover from this, I will move on from this, and doing that. So even though it's going to be a painful experience, you know you're going to move on from it. In my playlist are your 2022 Sun Moon predictions, very close to a personal reading. 2021s are still in there. See if they rang true for you. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, or donate anything in support of my channel, even in the comments. Otherwise, Aries, I will see you in the Vimeo. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.